Well, hello there, super close best friends. My very favorite best friends. Hello. So, are you listening to me? Are you even listening to me? Huh? That's what I ask myself sometimes. I recently had my listening skills called into question. And you hear a lot of people talking about listening skills. You'd be a much better person if you could improve your listening skills, is something I've been told at times in my life, and is something that I've told others. So yeah, when this person who questioned my listening skills asked me this the other day, I had to think about it. By the way, that person who asked me was me. I have a lot of conversations on Facebook and whatnot, but really the best conversations happen all by myself, in my brain. And I ask myself this because I've seen a lot. When I come across somebody who has no listening skills, I wonder, God, I bet you I'm like that. I'm probably like that. I tend to really be mostly annoyed with people who exhibit traits that remind me of my own bullshit. Like anything I don't like about myself, if I see it in somebody else, I have a really bad, unfairly bad reaction against them, you know. But I thought about it. I thought, do I have good listening skills? And at first I thought, I don't. I'm not very good at listening to people. I'm often formulating my next response in my mind, you know. I think a lot of people are like that. And like I said, I hate it. I hate it when I see other people doing that. But even in text, like when I'm reading Facebook comments, a lot of times if I'll read the first paragraph and something annoys me about it, or I can see that their position is not right, it's wrong, it's incorrect. Sometimes I'll skim the rest of the comment and go right down to comment, make my own comment. You know, I skim articles sometimes. A habit I have is like, if I'm reading an article and I can tell it's totally bullshit by the title, when I do click on it, I'll scroll down to the bottom paragraph, because that's usually where they do their summary and give you all the information that they didn't give you in the clickbaity headline, nor in the first 5 paragraphs where they hide all their ads. Anyway, that's a tip, and it's a little bit of a offshoot of this conversation, but that's how I answer the question at first. No, I don't think I am a good listener. I think I'm kind of bad at listening. But then I thought, wait a minute. You are too a good listener. You spend hours listening to podcasts. You spend hours reading good information, long-form information. You spend hours watching instructional videos on how to do this or that. So I am a good listener. Like, I can really listen. And I'm good at picking up the information, too. Like, if I watch a 2-hour-long video or a speech by somebody who's compelling and saying interesting things, I retain the knowledge. So I am a good listener. When something interesting is being said. I'm not a good listener if somebody's boring. I'm not a good listener if they are a parrot and they're just saying things that they've heard, that I've heard, that everyone's heard. When people are just yapping back and parroting back the same shit, I'm not a good listener, but it's not my fault. You know, you don't have to listen to dumb shit. I think of all the times that just right now thinking about this, I think of all the times that I acquiesced, and allowed somebody to tell me, you're not a good listener, and thought, God, they're probably right, I should change. And then I just sat there and listened patiently while they said a bunch of goddamn fucking stupid shit that I knew they were going to say because I already read that book, or I already heard that speech, or I already saw that news report on CNN. So I have to sit back and listen to them repeat back something I've already heard. And you know what? When I'm doing that, I'm not enjoying it. It's just, I'm sitting there, time slows down to, like, each second seems like a minute or a year while I'm sitting there patiently listening to someone who has nothing to say. So yeah, I am a good listener. I am a good listener. And you know what? I don't... Here, look. You knew I was getting this. You knew that I was going to come here where I'm just going to pat myself on the back, right? Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Who else is going to do it? I also don't make people feel guilty when they're not listening to me. Like, in a conversation, if I'm on a speech, like right now, for example, if you were right here in front of my face, even if you were looking directly at me and listening to me rant as I'm doing, I would think, oh, fuck, I've talked too long. I should shut up and listen to them. Even if you were looking directly at me and were totally engaged, I would assume that your mind had wandered off, much as my mind wanders off when people are boring me. So, yeah, why am I, well, here's another question. Why am I making shit for you to listen to? Huh? And why are you listening? Why? Why aren't you outside walking? Oh, maybe you're in a wheelchair. I don't know. Don't ask me. Anyway, thanks for listening.